All right, we're going to talk about combs, mostly combs. I do have some brushes on a channel a couple weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, I got combs. I got something to say about combs. So, what up, Holmes? Combs. If you watched any beard channel, they would have talked about these cheap plastic combs already. So, that's what I'm going to do. Hype them up, though. They talk negatively about them. They're like, look, they bend. This comb is older than most people's beard combs right now. This is probably, I bet that's 20 years old. All the teeth are straight. The one gripe about most of these combs is that they're made with injection molding, so it could put little burrs or just sharp, not 100% smooth edges on these, I don't know what they're called, tines. I almost think though, even cutting, if you look at anything up close, everything's really rough up close. Sand looks like boulders. Your hair probably looks like cable. Split ends probably look like sheared off metal. So I do like, these combs. Benefit of having a comb is you can straighten out your beard, especially when it looks all crazy. I have no product in right now. I like this. I like the size. This is kind of what I grew up with. It's got the wider for your beard, because you don't want to pull any hair out. It's got the smaller you can just make it all finer. I actually prefer this wider. I've got this little purple guy. This is kind of like put it in a pocket comb. This does have one of its little teeth kind of pinched up, but this is a really nice size, and you can put it in your car, therefore you always can look good, and maybe you're on your lunch break, you kind of tidy up in between work. This has been my go-to comb. It came with my clippers, and some people might say, yeah, you get these free combs, they're so cheap, they're so crappy. This is at least 12 years old because that's how old my clipper is. Examining these have to be polished down with all the oil and just stroking the beard for years. Examining this, I do not see any sort of sharp edges. Even the little teeth are rounded, 360 round with a rounded top. I like this because you can comb out your beard. Take your time. That's the number one trick. Take your time at first, and then once you got it all detangled, then you can go in a little quicker. This is what a barber would use in your hair. It's good for making some cuts. I've used it in previous videos where you can pull your hair out, you can check the length and do some cuts. So this is a very multi-purpose comb. I already own it. It's free. I don't have to buy anything. You technically don't have to buy anything either. Most companies wouldn't tell you that. They'd be like, get this comb. I'm here to say, if you want to save money, if you like no shame, man. No shame in your game. I do not have any corporate ties. I do not make any money on anything. So I can definitely be 100% trusted here. There is something I really like about this. First of all, it's got a much tighter teeth placement. The teeth are much closer, but it also has a much pokier teeth, and I like that. It can really kind of get in there, and like say you have like an itch, you can just kind of get in there and like scratch it up a little bit. So you're scratching the skin with the tips here, so it's not anything that would get your beard. I've got these brushes. These are my wife's. I wouldn't even touch these. But they got little plastic balls on the end just to make them very comfortable in your hair. I bought this one a little while back for a beard curl. They kind of said you can put it in and twist it. I do like it. It works a lot like a brush. The little, I don't know what the proper name for those are, but they're set at just a different angle. So it's kind of like a much fuller brush. It's your hair goes through and just gets pulled through like that. This really is like a go-to comb. It has tested the time. I bet anyone that's watching does not have a comb from 30 years ago. Some of you weren't even born 30 years ago, but they still sell this exact comb because I was online today. And I just like this one. It's just so easy to pull through. Just stays in the bathroom. Feels good through the beard. Doesn't pull on any hair. It's kind of like called like a detangler comb. Classic design, even it's got like a little grippiness to it. This probably cost, I don't know, a couple bucks. You should own that comb. When I decided to make this video, I did not even own a wood comb, but one came in my bento box. This is sort of like classic up style. And it came from FEROCIOUS. They sell these. Sometimes you can get them for like 10 bucks. I think FEROCIOUS, their price, like their full price is like 15. This came free. It's actually pretty cool because it's very robust and, you know, feels good in the hand, something to grip. It's the fattest comb that I own. And then what I wanted to say, it's got FEROCIOUS's label. That's a really good move. They are giving me a free comb, or they included it in the bento box. I did pay for the bento box, but the smart move about putting their logo here is every time I pick up this comb to do a comb through, I'm seeing this brand. Not too often am I just constantly seeing a brand. So it might just say, buy some more from FEROCIOUS. Hey, you're gonna get some oil, FEROCIOUS. I've been hearing a lot about FEROCIOUS lately. It even came with a little coupon. They're always running seems like a discount. The one thing they say about these woods combs is instead of being injected molding, they solve them up. So my package is a wood comb. I got this wood comb and I'm like, you know what? I was looking at wood combs and I'm like, I kind of want to treat myself to a wood comb, but just like this. So I got this wood comb like this month. But then I also found this, it's very similar actually, at an antique store. I don't know if you can see it really good. It's cold steel. It's probably like aluminum, but it is a good chunk of aluminum. I love it because it's got a little hole here. If you're a tactical carrier or EDC guy, you could put a lanyard in here. You could tie off a nice little noose knot or a snake knot. It's a snake knot, I guess. Throw one in there, put it in your pocket, pull it out. I also like it, as much as I like this one with a brand, I mean, smart move on them, this one is brandless. Not only that, it's a mystery. Where could it be? It's a mystery from where it came. Not only that, these probably go online. I don't even know what a big steel, vintage looking comb would be, but I'm guessing like 20 bucks. The teeth are not straight, which is very interesting. Some are pinched close and some are widened apart. And it has a little sailor's or a ship anchor on there, and it's stamped on a sort of a just a little skewed off. But you would have an anchor that's slightly tilted, I guess. Strange. So, package opening. This is a local guy to me. That's why I kind of thought to get it. Hearing the term right now, the economy is still closed in Michigan. As far as small shops, you can't go to small shops. But once it opens, the idea is to shop local, support small. That's my phrase. Shop local and supporting this small company, but also let's support small channels and smaller beard guys. I cut it just above a note. I might even cut the note. Wow, cut the note. This is called the Outlaw. Thank you for your support. Written in pen. Did I say Weber's? They had like it's almost something like this, but it looked bigger, but it was like a big chunky thing, and it looked like coconut, like a coconut would. And I was going on their website and I was like, I think I'm gonna purchase that. And that same day, this newer comb, like brand new idea, came out. And this one's called the Outlaw. And I think since this is a new comb maker, it feels like every comb he does, it gets better and better. And it looks like he has got the technique down. He's coming with the saw, then he has to taper it that way, then he has to run. I mean, there's so much work and craftsmanship that goes into this. It's every piece of wood is unique. It's very similar to the detangler comb that I got. Much wider than one of these. It's like the perfect size, I would say, to get all the way across the side a couple times. Wow, that goes really smooth. Man, when you hold one of these, there's nothing wrong with one of these combs. They work. A lot of beard companies will tell you they don't work. They do work. Look how fantastic my beard is. A lot of guys that are like, you must have a wood comb or an ox comb. They don't even have a beard this nice. Not to toot my own horn, but this is all I've been using. This. I don't use this, by the way. Just opened this today. Just unboxed this one. So plastic is what I've been using. And I must say, this is a competition level beard. By the way, maybe the first virtual beard competition going down tonight, Friday night, on the Goat Man's channel, Mad, M-A-D-D, Goat. He threw in, oh sweet. I purchased this comb. I actually told him, to me, this looks like Knuckles. And I told him, make some that look like, actually that looks like Knuckles. Kind of a little higher on the side. This feels great, actually. Looks just like Knuckles. It's called the Outlaw. Who doesn't want to be an outlaw? God dang, look at that. I wanted one of these suckers. This is multiple pieces of wood. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Look at that. I go to the Ann Arbor Art Fair, which is the premier arts and crafts fair in Michigan. They don't sell anything useful like this that you would actually buy. They sell like cups and bowls all every year. Not the things you want. So, I don't know. What do you use this little guy for? This is like when you just throw in your little coat pocket. I wouldn't be leaving the house with this. This one can go in the car. Look at that. Two for the... Oh my God. I don't know. Don't expect it from everybody, but... Threw in his little... He just hit 200 followers on Instagram, and he's giving away something. Who knows? Who knows what he's going to give away? He just gave away some nice wood for me. This is what I feel. Say it one more time. This works. This does not wreck my beard. In fact, it just makes my beard great. Gets down to the skin level. Kind of like gives my face a, hey, you're still there, face. You feel me? Keeps the beard looking all civilized. This is just kind of like, you like the sport, you want to help out people, you want to support, keep the money flowing around, kind of unlike it is right now. And you just want to, every time you look at this, you're going to think somebody made this with care. This probably came from China 30 years ago. God, the world looks so much different 30 years ago. Getting this, I don't know exactly the thoughts on it right now or how to explain it, but it's just kind of like an extra step. You know, it puts an extra step. There's extra steps in this, and it puts an extra step in your walk when you have things that are a little bit better, you know, the next level. Having the next level, it just makes yourself feel that much next level. So I hope you enjoyed this, all the rambling. You've seen a step up in my videos. Drop a comment down below so I know who's checking out these videos. Otherwise, I don't know. Just like the small guy that has these businesses, and every purchase counts. The small YouTube channels, every viewer kind of counts too. So, all right, take care, guys. And thumbnail. But where's the text gonna go? And thumbnail. Combs!